Hey, blessings everyone. I am Elegance Champagne, founder of Abstract Thoughts of a Transitioned Mind and VP with Minds Up with none other than Takiyah Diamond. And also part of a phenomenal team called the Tag Team Transformational Team with Queen Mother as well. So the question that I actually asked on this live video is basically, what is a balanced work life? And then the second question is, do you love to win and hate to lose? I'm going to make this video very short and give you quick responses. Well, first off, what is work to you and what is balance to you? Most people look at work as a job, right? What is a job to you? These questions I'm asking, I want you guys to actually think. What is a job to you? What is work to you? And what is balance to you? Well, for me, I actually came up with an acronym on a positive note, because most people would say, and most people have heard this acronym, that job stands for just over broke. But if you look at it from another perspective, a job can also mean just opportunity based. Job stands for just opportunity based. What do I mean by just opportunity based? Whenever a person is going for a job, a business, and an organization, and they're looking to get hired by these businesses and organizations, what I believe is a person should go in with the mentality and the mindset of just opportunity based. Meaning, this right here is just opportunity based. When you go there, you're looking to seize a moment of opportunity. By you seizing that moment of opportunity, that allows you to be able to, once you do get hired by the company, you should be looking for more forms of opportunity within that company, within that business, within that organization, because that's now your basis. That's the purpose. That's your destiny. In other words, most people would say that's your destiny, is to find more forms of opportunity for you to be able to seize. In other words, you're looking for more moments of opportunity to where you can actually celebrate your victories. That's what I believe when I actually look at a person going for a job. Even myself, when I used to do that as well, when you're looking for a job, I'm looking for moments where I can actually seize my moments of opportunities to where I can celebrate my victory within that celebration and within me actually seizing that moment of opportunity. I know it kind of sounds like it's going in circles, but I want you to get familiar with understanding that a job isn't just a job. A job is you just simply looking for an opportunity, and that is your base right there. Whenever you go there and you have that mentality of just opportunity based, it allows you to be able to perform better whenever it comes to you being in a company, because now you're no longer just sitting back and you're just waiting and waiting. You finish your work, you're just waiting, and that's it, and you get bored. That's why a lot of people lose passion. That's one of the reasons why people lose passion when it comes to them working for a company, because they do what they're supposed to, and then they just sit back and they just wait for the clock to go by, and then next thing you know, they do the same thing the next day, they get bored. They don't find anything exciting. And what I recommend for people to do is find something exciting. Find something that you can do to where you can really show them who you really are and what you're really about. Let them know what you're capable of doing. When you do this, more moments and opportunities will be sent your way for you to be able to perform at your maximum each and every time, to show the qualities that you possess to help bring more success. That's what I believe when it comes to just opportunity based, J-O-B, job. Second question is simply this. What is a balanced work life for you? A balanced work life is simply you working, but you're having fun working. If you're having fun while you're working, it no longer feels as though you're working, all right? So let's say you're working for a company, right? And you're actually passionate about what you're doing. You actually enjoy what you're doing. It doesn't matter how long you happen to be there. Sometimes the clock flies by just like that, and you're like, wow, wait, it's already time to go. That's because you were in the moment and you were actually having fun with what you were doing, because you was passionate about what you were doing. So just think about what it is that you're passionate about doing, and let's say you're working for a company that allows you to do that very thing that you're passionate about doing. That right there, it helps to promote and create balance for you. You have a balanced work life and a balanced personal life. A balanced lifestyle dealing with your passion, and a balanced lifestyle where you're actually earning money. What better way to earn and generate money by doing what you love to do? That right there is just amazing, where you can actually do what you love doing, which most people call not work, and then you end up going to what they're doing by them working, by doing something that they don't even like doing. To them, they're imbalanced. You see how it even sounds just by even me speaking that? It doesn't even sound balanced. But to simply make it balanced, work smart, have fun. It's not always work hard, play later. You can work hard but be having fun while you're working hard. In other words, you're playing hard and earning money. So have fun, earn money. That's what your mentality should be, is have fun, earn money. Invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself and you're passionate about what you're doing, that's like you having your own business, your own organization, and you actually doing what you're passionate about doing, and then you're generating so much income to where you're like, okay, now you need an accountant. Okay. Now once you get an accountant, now you need someone to be on payroll to pay your accountant. Okay, boom, once you get that done with, now you need someone to actually be able to pay the person that's doing payroll, and now you're actually expanding, because now you start generating so much, you need a whole team to be able to maintain the amount of income that you're bringing into your life now, to where now you look at yourself and you're like, wow, I would have never imagined that I would have gotten here like this. You're making so much money doing what you love doing. So this is what I want you guys to look at. Just imagine how much calories a child may be burning, so to speak. It's just a figure of speech. Just imagine how much calories a child or an athlete will be burning by doing a particular obstacle or exercise or playing a particular sport that they love doing. Look at how much calories that they may be burning at that point in time that they're actually doing this particular activity. Now let's just say you take, rather than it being calories that you're looking at being burned, let's look at it as far as that being the amount of income that that person is generating. So rather than burning calories, they're generating income by doing something that they love doing. Now, if they love doing what they're doing with that particular activity, the amount of calories they can burn can be endless. It can literally be endless calories that they will actually be burning. But if you end up sitting there flipping at it rather than it being calories, this is symbolic to you actually doing something that you love doing in a business, in an organization, even for yourself, to where you're not burning calories, but you're generating, you're earning income by doing something that you love doing. You're just so passionate about it. And that should be the mindset that you should have, to the point where now you need somebody to be able to prep you something to eat so you can refuel. Okay, get it? Athlete, doing activities, exercising, working out, having fun, playing hard, burning calories. Now their body needs to be replenished with energy. Same thing when it comes with your mind and when it comes to a business and an organization. You're working so hard and you're generating so much income. Yeah, eventually you're going to need to be able to refuel yourself. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you have a certain amount of money. Let's say we're not even going to put a number. You just imagine how much that it would take for you to run a business. Now, let's say you went through a certain period of time and now you invested so much money and then you spent money for like the materials that you needed and the people that you needed to hire, right? But before you get to the people that you hired, you had to first have the place. You had to first have the materials that you need. You need to first have the devices that it would take and the tools that you would need to be able to run this effectively. Once you put that money out from, let's say, that grant, that loan, you're going to need more to be able to keep that going. So by you needing more to keep that generating, to keep that cycle going, you're going to need to bring in more people that can replicate or duplicate what you're doing. In other words, what you're doing is you're not overwhelming yourself with the amount by trying to calculate everything. What you're actually doing is bringing on board a team that can actually do what you're doing, so that way you don't have to focus so much on doing everything all at once. And by you doing that, that's simply you delegating. You're hiring people doing something that you no longer wish to do, or you may be hiring people that is much better at doing what you're doing now, and you can focus on what you're really good at and be more effective in that way. So you have that system running right there where that person, they're very great when it comes to the accounting, counting money, counting inventory, or generating leads and sales. And you can focus on inspiring other people or giving other people more forms of opportunity for them to actually feel good and building that confidence in themselves. Or you can actually be the one creating the particular product, and you can just focus on just creating that particular product. By you doing that, you're just basically creating a cycle, and you create a snowball effect to where it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then before you know it, you look at the time, you see the amount of, you look at the calendar, you see the amount of years that's passed by, and you're like, wow, when did all this happen? Everything that I just explained to you, it sounded like it was a mouthful, but you look back and you're like, wow, this is what I have to show for it. This is what I have right now to show for it. Because you had so much fun working, doing what you love doing. And now you're looking back and like, wow, where did the time go? But wow, look at my account. Look at my bank account. Look at my overseas accounts. Look at the thing, look at my office. When did I get this building? And now you're looking at yourself, having the whole entire community, and you can sit back and just look, and you see them working for you. They're literally working for you, and they're helping you generate more and more and more. Whenever you have balance in life, it allows you to live longer. This is proven even physically. When you have balance, a balanced mindset, you have a balanced blood level, sugar level, whatever you're looking at dealing with the physical, it allows you more time. It allows you more time on the clock to continue to generate more and more, versus when you're stressed and you're doing something that you don't like doing, and then, yeah, you may be making money, but it's not even the amount that you want, because now you're staying stuck, and then your clock is going and going and going, and you're already burned out before the time is even really up. And then most people end up giving up because they're like, wow, Dad, I've been doing this for like 30 something years and they're still in the same place. That's because they're not passionate about what they're doing, and they didn't look for opportunities to actually be able to generate something more. So in other words, you gotta switch your mentality. Stop doing what you don't like doing and try to make a living off of doing something you don't like doing. Really listen to how that sounds. You're trying to make a living off of doing something you don't like doing. If you don't like doing something, what do you think that's going to do? It's going to stress you out. What does stress do? Stress kills. So you're working to kill yourself? That's basically what you're telling me. You're working to kill yourself. If people can really start to understand just the logic behind that, they're doing something they don't love doing, but they're trying to make a living off of it. Yeah, you may make decent money from it, but are you going to live long enough to even be able to utilize it, to spend it, to invest it, to create a whole other community or a cycle effective system? No. That's because they're doing something that they don't love doing, and it's killing them at the same time, versus them having the balance. And that's what it's about, is simply having balance. When you have balance, you reach perfection. Perfection simply means maturing. So you continue to mature, you continue to grow, you continue to develop more and more skills that can be utilized and distributed to many different places. which provides you with even more opportunity, which provides you with more money, which provides you with bigger places, and it allows you to have a bigger team, and it allows you to invest in yourself and other lives as well. Last question was actually, I don't even know if I put that on a video for the caption, but the last question is simply, what is traveling and networking to you, and how does it fit in your current lifestyle? Where does this fit in your current lifestyle with traveling and networking? Well, let's just look at it from this perspective. Traveling, it's supposed to be fun. Anytime you travel, it's different scenery, different energy, different people, faces, places, and things that you come across, right? It's a brand new experience. And who doesn't like to experience something different to where it's not necessarily the unknown, but it is the unknown? Because most people are excited when it's the unknown, when it's something positive. Let's be sure about that. When it's something positive and they're going to visit different places and they're meeting new people. This right here is an experience upon experience, because when you're traveling itself is an experience. You feel good, you feel free, you feel creative, you feel like, wow, this is what life is really about. And then when you end up getting to a particular place and you're able to network with people, this is a whole nother experience right there, because now you're meeting different people with different ideas that may have different businesses and different corporations and organizations, and you guys have come together and you guys exchange services. You guys are able to be like, you know what, I have a service that I can offer you in exchange for your services. What will it take to make this work? Well, you want to know where the real magic happens with that? You're actually in multiple places all at once. It's like you being in a physical virtual internet. A physical virtual internet. You're literally right here in a Google search box, and your face is there, their faces is there, and you're able to ask any question or offer any service, and everybody in the world can see it. Just like this Facebook Live video. If it's public, anybody in the world that has Facebook or anybody that has internet, they can view it. So when you're in a place and you're networking, just look at it as, wow, you're actually the icon that a person will click on their computer screen just like that, and boom, your face, your services pop up. That's you simply marketing yourself and branding yourself and your company at the same time. Now you're actually being promoted and advertised in all these different places. Why? Because of word of mouth. You're there amongst all these different people from all different parts of the world, the globe, the country, the community, and you're expressing and explaining to them what you do. And they're going to take that information and they're going to go back to where they came from. They're going to go here, 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 from there, and then you're literally going with them. Why? Because whatever it is that you gave them should be a reflection of what it is that you're about. And other people will have a desire to make a decision whether they want to meet you or not. But at the end of the day, it's excellent for experience, because that itself is an experience. And you want to know what it has in common with networking? You're still traveling. You're just traveling in a different way. By you networking, you have to travel to get to a place to network in certain situations. You travel to get to a place to network. While you're networking, you're actually in transit. You're actually transporting your information and yourself to all these different places just by being in that one place. In other words, you can be in 10 to 100 places all at once. By you just doing that, you wait for the results to come back like the Google search box, and before you know it, hey, everybody knows what you do, what you're about, and you start getting these emails, and you start getting these checks, you start getting these investments, and it allows you to continue to live a balanced, healthy, fun, working lifestyle. And when you tie these things together, it's all because you had that one mentality from the beginning of this video. Just opportunity-based job. You got to get the job done. You got to get just opportunity-based in your mindset. Just opportunity-based. What can I offer to service another person? Rather than just being a boss, you become a leader. Difference between a boss and a leader, many of you may have heard, but a boss will simply say, do this, do that, that's all I want you to do, and that's that. Just get it done. A leader would be, you know what, this is what I need done, I need this done, but let me show you how to actually do it. Do you have any questions? Do you understand the task that's given? Okay, well, let me show you so that way you can see what I mean, so you can get the job done effectively. When a person ends up doing that, they develop the same qualities that was just expressed and shown to them, to where now they become a leader. And by them becoming a leader, they create a cycle to where they're now teaching other people to become leaders rather than just bosses. And by you having more leaders, that means that you're going to have a bigger harvest field. That means you're going to have a bigger farm, so to speak, a bigger garden that you can go and pick fruit from, and you can benefit and feed yourself to feed other people. And the best thing about being able to, with a fruit is, you feed yourself, but you're also giving back, because fruit consists of seeds that allows you to be able to put out, and to be able to put it in the ground, water it, nurture it, and watch it grow back, and it'll give you something else in exchange. And the fact that it grows into a tree, it allows other people to be able to pick that fruit from there as well, and it allows them to now have seeds after they eat the fruit and plant in another place. They can take it with them. They just have to make sure that they maintain that plant. They have to make sure they maintain that garden and make sure that it's nurtured. In other words, they need to follow the system that was given originally if they want to see better results. With that being said, guys, this is my video for today for you guys. Well, I guess not day, but for this moment. But thank you guys that tuned in. I do see Marcus Jones. Hey, what's going on, Marcus? A long time no see. Uninvited Immortal. Peace, James. What's going on, man? Hey, Takiyah, babe. Love. Thank you for tuning in. And Fallen G. So, anybody else that's viewing this, I want to just thank you guys. Share the video. I'll do another updated video, a cleaner version. So it'll be straight to the point for you guys. But at the end of the day, it's a piece of the puzzle. Put it where it fits. The information may not be for you, but it may be for somebody else. With that being said, I am Elegance Champagne, founder of Abstract Thoughts of a Transition Mind, and you just have a moment in my element. Thank you.